Good morning, brothers and sisters. Here you are for your monthly President's Report as promised. I hope not to take too much time today, but I do want to get some stuff out for you. I waited to the end of the month this month mainly because we had an Arizona Labor Council meeting where we adopted a new legal plan. Shouldn't say new legal plan, there were some updates to it, some changes, so we'll talk about those. And then we also had the Western States Conference last weekend, so I wanted to make sure we got through all that before I posted a video and then had to come back with news and just to keep you guys up to date. So, one of the main things I wanted to talk about today, besides the legal plan, is your membership benefits. To me, membership benefits are one of our biggest selling points, and as you're out there trying to recruit new members, then this is one of the number one ways to do that. So one of the first things I tell people is we're our national organization. We have 355,000 members nationwide, which gives us a buying power that most people can't offer. With that buying power, we've been able to establish member benefits that are pretty much out of this world. If you go to FOP.net and you go up to the top bar there, you'll see the scroll down for member benefits. You click on that, and everything I'm going to talk about, plus even more things, are on that part of the web page. So one of the first things that I like to talk about is mortgages. There are several mortgage companies that are working with FOP, therefore working with you as a member to give you incredible interest rates and cut your closing costs on buying a new house. So if you're a young person, even if you're an old person, if you're looking for a new house, that's definitely the place to start. The other one I want to talk about, as we've talked about before, but I'm going to keep hammering it home, Aetna. If we get those Medicare eligible people, we get 25,000 of our members that are Medicare eligible to sign up for that Medicare Plus plan. Then Aetna is going to build us a national health care plan for all of our members and their families, which then who's not going to be a member of FOP? You'd have to be crazy not to in this current environment where nobody wants to fix healthcare. So the other one that I think is a huge selling point is FOPFreeCollege.org. When I say free, I mean free. No out of pocket costs for up to a 4-year degree. Both of my adult sons are both enrolled in school now because it doesn't cost them anything. And instead of sending your kids out there to start the world with $150,000 in debt or more, depending on the school they choose, they can go out there with a degree and have no costs hanging over their heads. So it's a monster benefit. And it's eligible for a member, their spouses, or their children. Like, to me, no brainer. Also, we have travel perks both through national and through the state. So you can look at either one of those websites. It's, sorry, let me double check. I'm forgetting. Travelperks.com/FOP or Tickets at Work is the one we use at the state level. So, also on the state level, everybody knows about the Verizon plan. One of the frustrations that I hear about the Verizon plan is the whole point of contact thing. Here's how you solve that problem, right? If you don't want to have Verizon contact a point of contact before you can buy a new phone or add a line or take a line off or whatever it is you're trying to do with your plan, go online to Verizon, make sure you establish your account online. That's the last thing you ever have to do with a point of contact. As long as you're managing your account online, you can add lines, you can buy phones, you can do whatever it is you need to do with your Verizon plan without Verizon contacting a point of contact or you contacting a point of contact or you getting frustrated and emailing me trying to figure out why you need a point of contact involved. You can eliminate the point of contact completely by running your account online. So I would do it if I was a Verizon member. I would recommend that everybody do it so that you don't have to deal with the point of contact issue because otherwise, sorry, you're gonna have to deal with the point of contact. So, legal plan. I don't want to take up a lot of your time today, so I just want to make sure I hit the highlights on this legal plan. A couple of things that I want to make sure we discuss. Let me get there. Yep, here it is. One of the biggest benefits in this legal plan that, quite frankly, I didn't know until I was reading through the legal plan, and I was like, what is this brand new? How come I've never heard of this? So I'm going to make sure you've all heard of it right now. Here we go. Let me get that up there where I can see it. Yep, there you go. So your spouse, you get a free will. I don't know how many of you have done wills before. They're not easy. It's a bunch of legal jargon that you need assistance with, and you get it for free. So take advantage of that. My wife and I, we've already pulled out our old wills. It's been probably 7 or 8 years since we've done our wills, and we're going back through them, and we're going to get with the ALC, and we're going to get new updated wills because it's extremely important. Having just gone through a very recent, very close death in my family, I can tell you that not having a will in place made things, I don't want to say difficult, but it would have been a lot nicer to have that kind of document in place. So, um, please, please, please take advantage of that plan. One of the new things that we added to the legal plan is what's called a salary reimbursement option. So let's suggest something happens at work, you receive up to a 20-hour suspension. You kind of want to fight it, but the lawyers are telling you that it's not really worth the fight. What the law firm can then do with the approval of the ALC board is offer you up to 20 hours or $500, whichever is less, in reimbursement. So you may have the punishment coming, but we're going to make sure you don't take the financial hit because we know the financial hit is the worst part of that. So that's a pretty cool addition to the legal plan. Now, the other thing I want to tell you about the legal plan, because a lot of people don't realize this. Our law firm, our original law firm, has now merged with a second law firm. We have 9, count them, 9 attorneys for the state of Arizona. They have a wide variety of specialties. So when you call the law firm looking for whatever it is you're looking for, you're going to get an attorney that actually deals in that world. You're not going to get a criminal defense attorney to try and help you with your civil litigation case. You're not going to get a criminal defense attorney to try and help you with your workman's comp case. You're going to get a workman's comp attorney for a workman's comp case. And that is just a massive, massive benefit. I can't explain to you how important that is. Having gone through workman comp's claims and having to deal with those problems, it's important to have an attorney that does that on your side. So that's a huge benefit. And let me tell you one other thing about ALC before I let you guys go today. The Arizona Label Council, I called the law firm. This is just over a year ago now. Actually, not. Anyway, I called them. I had an issue. It was a completely civil issue that had nothing to do with work. I had booked a reservation at one of those Airbnb things, whatever you want to call them. And then literally 48 hours later, I had to cancel it because of the pandemic, because the reason for my travel was canceled because of the pandemic. And the owner was like, sorry, I'm keeping all your money. And I was like, really? Like, that doesn't smell right to me. So I called the attorneys and I said, hey, here's my issue. An attorney called me back. We discussed it for about an hour, 100% free consultation over the phone. And then I wrote an email and I sent it to him. He reviewed it, sent back some revisions, and I was able to send that to the attorney, to the owner of the home that I was trying to rent and say, hey, dude, like, here's all these legal reasons that you need to give me my money back. And all of that was done 100% free. Had we had to go further beyond that, obviously I'd have had to start paying for stuff, but it would have been at a discounted rate because I'm already a member of ALC. So I'm a huge fan of it. I've used them personally, and it's huge to be able to have that in your pocket. So remember that. They're there for you. You call them directly. You're not going to have to go through your grievance rep or your president or anybody like that. I don't have to approve it. You call, they verify membership, and an attorney calls you back. It's that simple. So that's a huge benefit. So before I let you go, we just had last weekend our Western States Conference. So all the presidents for the Western States Coalition got together with the national trustees. Some other members were there, and we discussed the business of the Western States. It was a great conference. I want to thank the Western States Committee, and the chairman of that committee was Heather Redden. Just a fantastic conference. Everybody had a great time. The only knock on the whole thing was the weather. Obviously, no one at the state level can fix the weather, including the committee. As much as they would have wanted to, we can't turn the temperature down. It was a blazing hot weekend, but everybody had a great time. Everybody had great things to say. And I will also say one other part of that is if you have not yet had the opportunity to attend a class taught by Jason Schechterly, I highly, highly, highly recommend it. He's an amazing man, and his class is very powerful. And it kind of resets you and reminds you why we do what we do, and how to reframe your mind and be in a better place. One of the things that came up at Western States was the Leadership Matters seminar in February. The hotel has informed the Leadership Matters Committee that, or the Education Committee, whatever you want to call them, that they're only going to allow 200 people. So if you're looking at going to Leadership Matters in February, be on the lookout for the link and make sure you get signed up because they're going to limit it and you don't want to miss out if you're planning on going to that. One last thing, I swear this is the last one. I totally forgot to mention this in the national benefits plan part of our conversation, and I want to make sure I get it out there because I'm going to email it out as well. The National FOP app, all right? We have 355,000 members nationwide. Only 8,000 people have downloaded this app. I'm one of them. I will tell you that it's beautiful because I don't have to open the app. I get push notifications to my phone, and if it's something I want to look at, I click on it, and I can see what is going on at the national level. I don't have to go look for it anywhere. It just hits my phone, and I can see what it is, and I can go forward with it. I can put it on our Facebook page. I can do whatever it is I need to do with it, or at least be informed. And so that's, to me, that's a huge benefit all in of itself. However, inside that app, at the very bottom of the first screen, there is a bar for a company called Magen, or Magin, or whatever it is it's called. It's Magen. They are a internet security company. What that means for you, if you sign up with this company, because you're a member of FOP, you're going to pay $35 as a member, $45 for your spouse, so $80 annually for you and your spouse. This company was created by a guy who used to work for Google, used to work on their search engine, so he went and reverse engineered said search engine. And now what he does is he goes in, he takes your information, and he goes through the internet and scrubs all of your information off of it. So all of those public databases that are out there that list your home address, list the car you drive, list what time you leave for work, list your kids' addresses, your mother-in-law's address, like, you'd be amazed the information that's out there. This company goes in, scrubs it all off the internet, and then for 1 year monitors your name on the internet and scrubs information as it pops up for that 1 year. So $80 per year. In today's environment, I don't think I need to explain to you how important that is and how much I would encourage you. I signed up the second I got the email. I hope that a lot of you did too. And if you didn't, I am going to resend that email as soon as I get this video sent off. I am going to resend that email through Patrick to all the lodges because I think it's that important and I think everybody should be signing up for it. So again, I encourage you to sign up for the app and then also sign up for Magen. It's not Magen.com, but Magen, so that you can be secure in your own environment. I know it hasn't hit Arizona as hard as it's hit other places, but it has hit Arizona, and I don't want to see anybody become a victim of the rhetoric and the nonsense that's out there. So please take care of yourselves. Please stay FOP strong, and I will see you guys next month, and I hope everybody's doing well. If you need anything, paulazfop@gmail.com. I'm always here for you 24/7. So have a good day, and I will see you later.